Alright everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Blueprints. We're pushing on to day 55, episode 55. I'm loving this. It is now time to start some challenges. And I think our new challenge that we should probably do is work towards the dead end challenge. We do have blue memos to get, but we also still have a dead end challenge trophy to get. And I wonder what else there is. We have day 1 to do. We have curse room to do. Or not curse room. Cursed run, day 1 run, win in under an hour. And then now we have blue memos left. And I think that's it. A dead end trophy. Yeah, where's our checklist? What have we got in here? Day 1. Okay, hold on. Let's go over here. Parlor games. That will come naturally. We don't have to rush that. Win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. I believe we have to draft 20 rooms, right? Isn't that correct? 20 rooms total that are dead ends. Then the curse mode, which is going to be rough. And then day 1 trophy. And then speed trophy. And then we get our final trophy. $20 dead ends to beat the record. Yes. Okay, so it is 20. Cool. Yeah, Gecko Gods is going to be very successful. Listen, all right? I'll tell you guys because there's not a whole lot of you out here. Well, the outside room counts, but if we draft... It's not... Is it an outside room a dead end if you don't draft a dead end in it? Okay, anyways, here's what I'm going to hit you guys with. Here's what I want to hit you with, alright? Something cool popped up on the Gecko Gods demo. I'm not going to take the mailroom right now. On the Gecko Gods demo page, I went and checked it out, and they made an announcement yesterday, and it said, "Congratulations, guys, we just hit 100,000 on the wish list. We're going to keep the demo live for a little bit longer." I'm kind of taking credit for that. I get like 40% credit, okay? 60% goes to them because they made an amazing game and people saw it and they were like, I want to play that. But I'm taking 40% because I've done the math, and between my 3 posts, it got showed to over 2 million people. And then yesterday they broke over 100,000, so they were like, we'll keep the demo up. And I was like, hell yeah. That makes me feel good. I take no credit in the popularity because that's just the algorithm in their game being good. But I am glad that I could help, you know? I'm glad that it was me, and I'm glad that it was Gecko Gods. Let me put it that way. The game is fantastic. The dev is super cool, and he's got what seems like a pretty cool team backing him. And then on top of that, let's do low and unlocked. On top of that, the game is fantastic. So I'm so glad that that is the game that's helping me grow my channel. By the way, for anyone that was curious, there's a good chance we'll hit 6,000 subs before tonight. The bunk room does count as 2 dead ends. Okay, this is perfect. Alright, well, here's what I want to look at, okay? Are we actually going to try for a dead end room today? Or do we want to try to adjust the rarity of all of our dead end rooms? I think we should take a conservatory, and we should adjust all of our dead end rooms back to default so we can make this happen a bit easier. I feel like it's a good idea to stage them. The secret passage is a dead room. Alright, let's take our conservatory and make some adjustments. Let's see what we've got going our way. Okay, first of all, we've got Her Ladyship's Chambers. We already want that to be a commonplace room. Because the only way you can get it is if you draft down, and we're headed towards... We're headed towards, like, doing a dead-end run. That's the goal. So I'm thinking moving this down, pretty good idea. Now, the Rotunda? Oh, Chamber of Mirrors is also a dead-end room. Okay. Yeah, Draxus would be nice. The Rotunda being rare... The Rotunda also... We should set it to standard, because this could really set up some good locations for us to pump some good dead-end rooms into the corners. I'm not gonna make it commonplace because we're probably not going to have gems for it, but I will take standard. How do I know all this stuff? Which stuff? Or are you asking someone in chat that specifically? This can just stay a standard plan, that's fine. I think this works. Now we go to our conservatory and we go like this and we go, okay, what dead-end rooms do we have? We should make a list of them. We do not want this to be rare. Let's take a look at all of our dead-end rooms. We could set the bedroom closet back to common instead of standard. The dead-end cloister? Oh, that would have been cool. Alright, it is time for a list. Don't look at my blue memo list. Alright? Ignore it for now. Let's go like this, and let's do a new list, and let's do dead-end rooms. Just so we have like a good idea of what we're looking at. And we're going to start from the beginning, okay? We'll start with our blue rooms. It's so weird seeing the spare veranda as a green room right here. Alright, so dead-end rooms. The first one we have in our list is the bedroom closet. The closet, we can leave it standard. I don't think it needs to be commonplace. No, I didn't organize it. Okay, look, I was going to, but I did stream for 8 hours yesterday. So that kind of took over me. When I got off, I did not have the wherewithal to do my notes. Okay. No worries, Monster. I understand taking a call. That's what I had to do right before stream. So our first one is going to be bedroom closet. And it is currently... We should put its rarity down so we just get an idea of it. So that way we don't have to... We don't have to keep looking back at the list. It's currently... Oh, it's standard. It's currently standard. Okay, hold on. And I'm doing this because we're going to have to build our way up to the top. Like, we're going to have to do that. So that's fine. So next we have the walk-in closet. It's a standard as well. Walk-in closet is also standard. Next we have the attic. And the attic we made standard, which is good, so that's already good for us. The attic is standard. And then the storeroom we made unusual. We should probably set it back to common. I think we should set it back to common. It's also not bad because we will need keys and such as well. Is the garage a dead-end room? I think it can be depending on how you draft it. So I'm going to set storeroom back to commonplace. You know what would have been really smart to do? Make like a list of all the rooms in alphabetical order. And then just never... And just always copy and paste it. So we said storeroom is now common. Okay, that's it for the first page. There's no more dead ends on the first page. I'm just keeping an idea. There should be 4 on the first page, which we've got. Second page. The garage is a dead-end room. The garage is dead-end, and it's unusual. But it's pretty easy to get because we know where it's going to go. Okay, after that we have the wine cellar. We set the wine cellar to rare. We should probably set it back to unusual. That seems pretty reasonable. Unless we want to draft a solarium and then have our chances at the wine cellar. It's also an option. What do you guys think for that one? Wait, Jesse, you can hear conservatory music? I didn't even hear any music. Wine cellar is currently After completing the game, you should do a chat plays blueprint stream. That would be pretty funny. Yeah, Solarium boosts the unusuals and rares. Let's set it to unusual. Let's do unusual. That seems like a good call. Wine cellar can be unusual. Next we have the vault. The vault is already unusual. And it's going to stay that way. All right, page 3. We have the study, which is unusual. After the unusual study, Chamber of Mirrors is a dead end, but it's rare. That's interesting. Next, we have Utility Closet. Utility Closet is standard. Okay. There's our standard Utility Closet. Next, we have, next page, we have the sauna and the coat check. The sauna is unusual, right? And to get the sauna, you must draft the pool. I'm just going to throw that up there. I know we know this, but we might as well keep it that way. Like, just the extra things. Okay, we made the coat check common. That's perfectly fine. The coat check can remain common. The mailroom. The mailroom, we made it common, which is good. Okay. The mailroom is a tomorrow, blue, dead end, and an upgraded room. Nice. All right, what did we say mailroom was? Common. Okay. Is room 46 a dead end? I don't think it counts because we didn't draft it. Don't worry, Sunshine, you didn't miss much at all. We're just going through making a list. So we've got our mailroom. Freezer is interesting, but that's a rare. And then that's it for the blue rooms. In our bedrooms, we have the quest bedroom and the nurse's station. You know what? Let's keep these separated by color as well. Let's do like blue rooms. Because you know, we could play into this, right? Using our king's benefit or the scepter as well. So that'll be blue rooms. Then we'll do purple rooms. Quest bedroom. What do we make that one? That's a common. It's 2025. We have to segregate our room colors, okay? Quest bedroom, nurse's station is common. I feel like I should put the cost of the room as well. I might do that in like the other column. We might need to do that. We probably should. Like the attic, we know costs 3 gems. Because like if we're looking for it, we need to know how much it costs. Servants' quarters, unusual. We do have a scepter for this run. It's sort, not segregate. Well, yeah. I was just trying to like play into the whole joke because Nevo was making fun of me saying it's 2025. The bunk room is unusual. We should try to change the quest bedroom into the Geist bedroom and get a tomb outside for the extra dice. I don't even know if we could do that. Can we do that? All right, what did we say for bunk room? It's currently an unusual, and it costs nothing. And then we'll put counts as 2 dead ends. After our bunk room, we have what? Ladyship's chambers, which we just made commonplace. Does it cost anything? It does not. Can only draft facing south. And then the master bedroom. We made it unusual, but it was rare. The master bedroom is unusual. We did? It was the cloister? What do you mean? Oh, we got the last upgrade disc, yes. Can we change our upgrades? Is that possible? If someone knows how, just out of curiosity. It's unusual and costs 2 gems. That's it for the bedrooms. Orange rooms, dead ends, just the secret passage. The secret passage counts as a dead end, right? It does. Okay. The secret passage, which gives us, or it costs 1 gem. The method is a little annoying. Yeah, we may not be changing any things. I do wish to know, but not right now. We've already got a plan for now set in motion, so we can work on that. Next, we have the terrace. It's a commonplace. All right, on to green rooms. The terrace is dead end, and it's commonplace. Costs nothing. After the terrace, we have... The greenhouse is no longer a dead end because we punched the wall out. Is that our only green room that's a dead end is really the terrace? Interesting. Never really noticed that. Oh, did I not put the rarity for the secret passage? Ah, thank you. It is standard. This is a little unnecessary, but like it's gonna help us when it comes down to it. Now our shops, we have a locksmith. Locksmith is an unusual. Do I want to keep the passageway? I don't mind keeping the other passageway here. Yes, Chris, we're going for a dead-end challenge today. Okay, what other shop is a dead end? Anything? The laundry room. And we made it unusual. It cost 1 gem. Oop, there we go. Hold on. I missed putting the cost of the locksmith up. It's 1 gem. Okay, let's drop that. That's it for the shops. Now we're on to red rooms. Okay, for our first red room, we have the lavatory. It is unusual. We should make it standard. Okay, lavatory standard. Then all that's left is the furnace, which is a red room rare. That's it for the red rooms in terms of dead ends. Standard lavatory is so yucky. I know it sucks that we put all these away just to come back and do it. Now, Dovecote is unusual. It would be nice if it was not unusual, you know? Studio additions. What else do we have? The clock tower is a standard one-cost gym. It's a blue room. Clock tower is standard. Well, clock tower's 2 words. My bad. And it cost 1 gem. Okay. Next we have the solarium. The solarium is unusual. We can set it back to standard. So about this one, I think we leave this one here. My dead end run, you got Draxus and Southern Cross, and it made it pretty easy. That would be nice. That would make things, I feel like, pretty nice. I think we should leave this one as unusual. Because the thing is we can draft it as we get further up into the house. And then, well, to make all the solarium, to make all the dead end rooms rare would be way harder than what we're doing. I'm going to keep it unusual so we can draft it later on in the house. So it's unusual and cost 1 gem. Where's my green rooms? Solarium. Unusual. 1 gem. What else do we have? The dormitory is a standard dead end. It's a purple room. Sorry, I'm just fixing these. I forgot to put these in alphabetical order. The chamber can provide copies of the aquarium, billiard room. Are you talking about Chamber of Mirrors? All right, bunk room, ladyship's chambers, that's all good. So now we need to put our dormitory in here. The dormitory is a standard, no cost. Easy. Next, we've got the planetarium. We made it rare. We should set it to standard. I don't think we should leave it at I don't think we should leave it at rare. Plus, we actually kind of want to use it anyways because we want to hunt down the telescope. So it would be nice to have it. So we'll go back to our blue rooms. Planetarium gives me standard and no cost. Okay, now that we have that one, the mechanarium is not a dead-end room. The tunnel is not a dead-end room. Did not mean to click on the closed exhibit. Outer rooms. I don't think we have to worry about these because we can't draft these in the house, and every one of them is a dead end. Yeah, I don't think we don't need to I don't think we need to put these into our list because these are all dead ends. However, we should focus on I don't know what we should focus on. I'm trying to think. When it comes to the day that we want to draft, maybe the hovel would work for us. Because here's the thing, we have a silver spoon, and we can keep checking that silver spoon. And I like the idea that we could have a gazillion footsteps with a silver spoon and use the hovel to try to just continue drafting. What room in the house, not underground, will you discuss your plans for destroying the world? That's a tough one, honestly. And then we could use Jim for rerolls if we get the study. We did check the spoon, I believe. No, we checked a key card, but we can get the spoon back. Lost Soul, you have a lot to learn about this game. Basically, this is just like one of the most intricate puzzle games to be released in the past decade. I'm pretty sure we checked a key card because I said I wanted a key card for today, so that way we could focus on getting our coat check and then being able to draft things with like the security doors. Okay, so let's get started for the day. What did we end our room in? The observatory. We could go outside and put an observatory outside. Is there any reason to do that? Probably not. Except we could get our constellation right away. Honestly, great spot for a dead end to start with. It's currently 1 p.m. for me here. Rooms facing north? I don't care for the compass, now that I think about it. Do I want the compass for any reason? It's one of my least favorite items. You know what? Maybe it can come in handy today now that I think about it. Because we're going to need to build a path north and then build rooms along the side of it. We do have the observatory out there, but we could try for a dead-end challenge today. This would be... Okay, here's what I was kind of hoping for, but we don't have any gems. We want to remove our extra hallway, so honestly, I'll dump a dark room here. Let me think this through for a second. We dump a dark room, we could get a closet and turn the power back on to it. We add a hallway, we're getting another hallway for tomorrow. Is it good to have the extra hallways in our pool, or is that going to be too many? I think it might be good to have the hallways in our pool. I'm not going to lie. We don't have that many. I think it would be good to help us. Yeah, maybe we use a bunch of hallways to help us with the dead end stuff. Now, the real question is figuring out what route to take in terms of our constellations. Like, what day is it going to be? Well, there's our coat check. You guys know I love dead ends right here. Dead ends in the middle always makes me happy. Let's just go ahead and do this. Let's take this key card. That way we don't have to come back in here. Then we can leave. Then let's go ahead and set this to high. It's only going to take one step. We can do it right here. Yeah, Lost Soul, we are about... we're 110 hours into this game. So... There's 2 wind-up keys. Perfect. Alright, log into the network. Swanson G. The best way to do the dead-end challenge is study and laundry room to swap allowance for gems to reroll. We do also have a lot of stars we could spend to reroll. If it came to it. Oh, no, because we don't have the inkwell anymore. That's right. Remote terminal access. View active terminals. I guess we should do an experiment for the day. Alright, let's see what experiment we get. Let's see if we get a cool one. Ooh, we got the map one. Ooh. That's interesting. Set your dice to 2? And maybe we do the fireplace room? We don't have 150. Or do we just... We're going to be looking at our map a lot today. Also, here's what I'm going to tell you guys. If I shift tab, it pulls up the map. So if we're going to pull up my notes, it's going to pull up the map. I'm just going to do the fireplace draft, because I don't think we even have a shovel yet. I'm just going to stick with the fireplace. That's a lot of drafts still. There is a Discord that I have, Nevo. It's pinned on the front page of my YouTube and in the descriptions of all my YouTube videos. It actually should be in the description of this YouTube live stream. Yeah, we'll need the footsteps. I'm going to go with the fireplace, set my dice to 2. Let's start this experiment. And now let's change our doors back to high. With the keycard system. As of right now, it's mainly blueprints. That's like the meat of my channel at the moment. But I do like other puzzle games. I play a lot of cozy games, so think of it that way. Like cozy, relaxing games. I think we should go outside, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if we draft the observatory outside. I don't know what constellations we would have, but it doesn't... I mean, it would give us our... Oh, you know what? We do need the keys and the gems. Alright, hold on. Let's solve this, and let's go put the observatory outside. I have played Baba Is You before. This box is not blue. You're a liar. Every statement with the word blue is false. So you're true so far. The black box and the blue box are empty. Okay, so let's pin it this way. You're false. Let's pretend that you're true. That means you would be false. The black box and the blue box are empty. Yeah, Baba Is You gets frustrating. That cannot be the case, right? You have to be true, because only one box contains the gems. Right? Wait. Every statement with the word blue is false. If you're not true, that means every statement with the word blue is true. So that's not possible. Yeah, 2 sets of gems. Could we even have 2 sets of gems? Hey, that guy. Welcome, welcome. This box is not blue. That's a guaranteed true statement, unless the logic of the puzzle can override that. Can the physical presence of the box being blue be overwritten by wording? Does the wording take priority over the fact that the box is actually blue? Because this is a truth, this is false. It's got to be false, which means you have to be true, which means you have to be false. Does that mean there's gems in both of them? I'm confused on this one. Genuinely, I'm going to need help on this one. You guys got to help me out here. I'm confused. White is false because all the boxes have the word blue and cannot all be false. But we have this same fucking problem every time where it's like it says the word blue on this one, but it can't count it for itself, right? Didn't we agree that it doesn't count the words itself? It always counts, but what about that one time it didn't count? It does count itself? Yeah, but like on puzzle like 10, there was one that didn't have quotations and it counted the word for itself anyways. Alright, well if it counts itself, then that would be... Alright, so this box is not blue. You're true. Every statement with the word blue is false. That's not true. But see, then I get confused about that. So someone answer this for me. We're just puzzling this out because it's fun, right? I do like the explanation from someone. If this statement right here is false, every statement with the word blue is false. That's not true. Does that mean that this statement becomes every statement with the word blue is true? Does it have to be the opposite, or does it just mean not true? Okay, so it just means the opposite then. Or sorry, it doesn't mean the opposite. It just confirms that this box is not true. So that's a false one. This one is a guaranteed lie. And then this is this box is true, which means the gems are going to be inside this box. Not every statement is false, at least one is true. Yeah, there's always one of each, and then it could be the other ones. It was just confusing me because it was like every statement with the word blue is false. And if that wasn't true, in my mind, it means that every statement with the word blue is true. This is, again, this is semantics, right? I'm playing tiny semantics here. But the way this is phrased, if I look at this and I go every statement with the word blue, it says every statement with the word blue is false. If that statement is not true, then you have to figure out, it's because it says every statement, that's where I missed it with my nitpicky bit. You have to find, it doesn't mean all of them. Because here, when you're reading it the first time, every means every single box. But when you swap the definition to being true, every box means you still have to pinpoint it. Yeah. Because this is saying every statement, which is not possible. But in my mind, I was thinking of the other two boxes because I forget that it applies to itself. But we did get our 2 gems, so let's go draft it outside real quick. Let's go ahead and spend our steps. If there was a box with no statement, yeah, that'd be really confusing. I preferred the paradox more. Alright. Let's get our observatory. We don't care about either one of these, so we'll take the observatory anyways, and then let's see what we get. Thank you, Maxim. We have Clavis the Key, the Sail, Farmer's Apple, and Spiral of Stars. So now we have 11 keys and 11 gems. Now this doesn't count as a dead end out here. And the Sail applies to the commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. Okay. Oh, my chest hurts. Whew, I might have overdid it in the gym. I've been having minor chest pain since I came home. Alright, now we're back in the house. Let's get to drafting. I will take a bedroom here. Should I take a bedroom here? Or the workshop? I feel like I should take the workshop here. It's not crazy bad, it's just like enough discomfort that I had to like I can feel it, like I gotta stop and rub my chest. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Drawing room and hallway are both pretty good. I think I'll stick the drawing room for later when we need extra rerolls. It does have a fireplace though, so getting the dice now could be great. We get 2 dice right away for this, so we could force a reroll of a dead end down in our corners. I think I'm gonna take the drawing room. Yes, we have a limited amount of footsteps that we can take every day, and there are ways to increase it. There's many ways to increase your footstep count. So it gets pretty interesting with that. Okay. I will take a hallway here. There's no need to re-roll. We're not sacrificing anything with our dice. I think we take a hallway, and then we try to draft down to the corner. Getting the showroom would be nice right now. Okay, none of these are dead ends. The corridor right here is actually pretty good. Yeah, this is a hopeful dead end run. Honestly, I think I'm going to take the corridor here. We have plenty of keys for the rest of the run, and a key card. Closed exhibit is a waste. The den is also a waste, because we would rather have it in a spot where we can get more out of it. So a corridor is going here. And then we want a dead end room. Alright, and you know what? I think it's a great spot for the mail room, and we can just pick up our package and really just give it a shot today. It gave us the lockpick, 2 keys, the shovel, 2 gems, our metal detector, and some shoes. The shoes are a nice touch. It's the amount of footsteps is not random, it's determined by a series of things. Like if you stand in a certain room for the day, it could change the amount of steps you have the next day, but give you different resources. All of that sort of stuff. Wait, was there a map in there? Did I just not? Oh, I just thought that was part of the parchment. My bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Does someone want to keep a counter of how many dead-end rooms we have? If someone wants to keep a counter, we currently have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 of the 20 that we need to get. Holy hell. Okay, there's our garage right there. This honestly seems like a perfect spot for the garage. And we did confirm that garage was dead end, right? It was a dead end, yes. And it does cost 1 gem. Chat's playing Dora. The map! The map! Storeroom is kind of cool. Garage, I think, makes more sense because we can get the storeroom anywhere, but we're more likely to get garage on the wall. So let's take the garage here. It will give us 3 extra keys that we don't need. That's 4. Thank you, guys. Oh, man. Okay, let's go to our drawing room. Let's go here. Something like a passageway would be cool. Okay. Great Hall? Not bad. There's better spots for a Great Hall, though. Maybe we should take the hallway here and save the Great Hall for another location. I think the hallway's better here. If we don't keep track every time, we will forget. This would be a cool spot for a Great Hall. Okay. I'm not opposed to putting the storeroom here. It seems very doable, if I'm being honest. We still have a path up, which is perfectly safe. We don't need another path up. And from here, we do have 2 dice that we can roll to try to get something here and here, like, attachment-wise. I think we can take the storeroom and be safe with it here. So let's dump it. Bonus keys. Hey guys, you think we got enough resources? Damn. Alright, there's 5 of them. I hope the AI summary is like, the chat is counting or something. Ooh, now this is huge. Because what we want to do here is something like this. Actually, we would still want to go up. So maybe we put our chapel this way. I think this makes the most sense for us. It's a good spot to have another room, and we don't need to go off the middle column just yet. Oh, you know what? No. Maybe we should leave it originally. AI summary, the chat is doing math. Maybe we should leave it like this. Because it's, we did want to get our ladyship's chamber. So, pulling it back down would be nice. Let's go this way and keep the middle of the house open for now. Now, here's the other thing. Before we continue too much further, is there a specific room setup we want to get? Do we want to shop specifically later on? I guess we just save that until it's like time. And then we can utilize it however we need to. Oh my god, lockpicking skill is freaking useless, man. I kind of like the showroom being here. I also like the aquarium being here. The aquarium is better than the showroom. However, comma, if we go to the showroom, we could potentially get an ornate compass and rotate rooms, which seems amazing. Being able to rotate our rooms seems a whole lot better than one path going north. What do you guys think? We're doing this one as a team effort. You think showroom and try for the ornate compass? No gambling? Oh, we always gamble, nature. Anastasia, you're on the aquarium still? I think I gotta go showroom. Because if we get the compass, it's gonna be big for us. We did get the ornate compass. Okay, that's pretty big. And we could even check it, or we could still get the moon pendant. I'm holding off on buying the moon pendant until later. Because now we can do things like this. +2 dice seems pretty good. We don't need to rotate anything here. We've already purchased the wealth trophy. I'm thinking the extra rerolls here, and then we go back down. I think the boudoir going up here is pretty smart. Yeah, we can use the trophy room fireplace later on. Okay, I think we go back at this point. We can go up here. It's still safe to do this side. Secret passage, we said, was a dead end, right? And it remains a dead end. So this seems like a really good spot. Okay, in my head, we draft the secret passage and we choose green and try to get our cloister. If we don't get our cloister, we get a courtyard, which is also really big for us. Then we can proceed to draft down, but there's a scary thing about that. If we do that and we get ladyship's chambers, we don't want to draft it here. We would rather... damn it, I think we take the den. I think you take the den here, and you just draft ladyship's chambers right here, because we're almost, like, guaranteed to get it. We made it common. We have dice to roll for it. We can set our rooms to purple to be more common to get them. The secret passage is a dead end. But... yeah, if we take the den, we do lose 2 dice. I guess we should take the secret passage. It just kind of sucks, though, because, like... we're wasting a room here. Because this is 3 rooms that we can't dead end. Unless we did the library here. I'm not gonna lie, I think we take the library and put the secret passage elsewhere. I think we take the library here, and we're drafting rare rooms from the library. So let's see what happens with that. Let's take library and see what happens. There's a trunk in here. We will use a key for it. The Barbie. Emerald bracelet would be good for today, but we do already have 12 gems. So I'm not as worried about it. A study would be cool too. If we got a study here, that'd be pretty big. Alright, we'll use a key. Okay, so here's what we're looking at. We leave an empty space, we take a laundry room. Good possibility. Or we take a treasure trove and we rotate it to go down and we draft Ladyship's chambers. And then we set our treasure trove to what color? I think treasure trove down. I think, do we set the scepter to purple for Ladyship's chambers? Or do we set... Okay, here's what we've got. We've got two options here. We can set the banner of the king to purple, or we could set the scepter to purple. What are you guys thinking? We can't set them both to purple. That would just be a waste. The rooms that have the most dead ends are blue rooms. So one of them needs to be blue. I'm thinking the banner... I think we do scepter to purple, and then later on we change it to blue for the banner of the king. Or... I mean, I guess we could just pick up... Well, we picked it up anyways. Scepter to purple. We also have a lot of coins to go back now. We don't need the master key, but we can get other things. Definitely trove for money. Either way, you're getting a dead end of it. That's true. The previous box in this room contained a true statement. Lies. Unless it's a... Inside of pink, salmon pink boxes with two squigglies on them. On red notes, if they're typed, they're true. This game's just fucking with me. Alright, so we should roll till we get Ladyship's chambers. We got... Okay, that's funny. We're gonna redraw and get the Ladyship's chambers. I'm pretty sure... Okay, we did get it. That's big. Now, we have extra steps when we go back to the boudoir as well. So, Ladyship's chambers confirmed dead end. Hello, Mo. Welcome. Did we get... Oh, well, that's funny. The coin purse. And this is, yeah, do we dig? I was going to say, on our map, do we dig in the middle of the room? Or is it like... I don't know where to dig in here. Oh, it's like right here. Okay. Let's dig up the Ladyship's chambers. See what we've got coming our way. We got the coffers. That's just all gems, right? 8 gems. Alright, that's kind of cool. Not that we really need them, but they are nice to have. I'm sorry that you have a migraine, Mo. But yeah, what a letdown ending. It is pretty unfortunate, right? Okay, now here's where we get careful with it. If we come here, we're likely to draw purple rooms. That's not what we want. We do not want to draw purple rooms right here. Order the pump manual? Okay. We will purchase this. We don't need the master key. Yeah, we do need food. Okay, so here's where we come back. And we go, okay. What are we looking at here? We gotta go back to the front of the house. Imagine not having 250 steps. No, Aaron, there was a... there was a umbrella laying on the thing. Okay, here's what I'm curious about. Do you guys think we change it at this point? Like, we have 3 dice. I think we're okay here. Okay. This is kind of nice. What I'm aiming for is something like this. Dining room this way. This seems like the best bet for me. On the bench was yeah, it was just that. We will take our steps now. A key on the floor. Now, any purple dead end here would be cool, like the nurse's station. Okay, bunk room, we should just take it. It's already better for us. We don't have another green room, but who really cares at this point, right? Like, why is this free? Did we axe the cost of the nurse's station? Why doesn't it cost a gym? Am I crazy? But we did get the bunk room, so we're going to take it. It counts as 2 dead ends. It's like a necessity to have for this. Oh, because the bracelet. Thank you. I was losing my mind. I was like, why in the world is this free? We will take our bunk room, though. Two extra gems. Lovely. Hamster buddy. You get a little sip of that water. We'll leave you today. 8 out of 20. Jesus. How many more dead ends do we have to get? This isn't going well for us. And our dice are now back to 2 because of the dining room's fireplace. Okay. Now here is where it's interesting, because I think we should take our bedroom here to get the purples out of the pool. And then if we get like a hallway, it'd be good to get the nurse's station or the dormitory right there. I think we should take the bedroom. And just, that way we don't have to worry about redraws or rotating or anything. Let's do bedroom and see if we get a hallway. It would be nice. No loot in here, unfortunately. Now, is it time to set? No, we're still on purples. That's fine. A hallway here. Okay, courtyard is also perfect, especially because we have other resources. So we could do this, and then we'll probably be able to dump our dormitory. I did not forget about the boudoir bonus yet. When we go back into it, we will get our steps. The walk-in closet will also give us more steps. 2 dice is crazy good. I did not want to pick them up yet. I apologize for that. I was just trying to pick up the coins. We should be able to get... Okay, nurse's station, honestly, dump it right here. That seems great. That's another dead end for us that we can just knock out. And it's in a pretty decent spot that we can come back to for steps. That's another thing. We should dump something like a blue room, because the aquarium's going to appear because it's set to purple anyways, and it's powered, so we could do some other stuff. I'm kind of okay with using the conference room here. Actually, you know what? We could just force a dead-end room right here as well. If we forced a dead-end room, we would end up with about 20 steps once we make it back to the boudoir. But I like the idea of just going up again. Plus it dumps the conference room. I don't know. I think it might be smarter for me to just put a dead end right here. And then don't play on this side of the house anymore. Like, play on it from the boudoir only. I think we should go for a dead end. Let's see if we can get one. And if we don't, then we don't. That's fine. Like, it wouldn't be the worst. Okay, perfect. The servants' quarters. Okay, which one's more rare? Dormitory or servants' quarters? Servants' quarters is unusual. Dormitory is standard. We should take the servants' quarters because it's harder to get. And we should dump it here and then run back. I will pick the keys up for literally no reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's hilarious to me. 8 keys in here. Okay, so now we got to go back Skip the nurse's station. Now we go all the way back, all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We can only draft 7 more non-dead-end rooms. This is getting sketchy. We will get extra steps once we make it back into the boudoir. Is there anything we want to do before we come in here and get our steps? No, there's not. It's time for us to go to our boudoir, and a 4-door room is kind of like super important here. Any 4-door room would be really big. Gymnasium is not terrible, but it could have been better. Honestly, I still like the idea of the aquarium, but it's going to keep showing up because it's purple. 10 minutes till my dorm's Wi-Fi cut off. Oh no. I think we're gonna choose the aquarium here. I think we're gonna choose the aquarium here, just to get it out of the drafting pool. This is a good spot for it. I think we've got another aquarium left. We should have 2 aquariums in our drafting pool. So what we do here is we go, okay, do we want another room on the right side? It's easier to get to the middle. So I'm going to choose this one here, and maybe we can draft a dead end there. So we leave our aquarium facing this direction, and we go up, and then work our way to the left. It'll be better... I think it'll be better facing the right wall. Because here's the thing. We have the access to come from above, which is easier than it is trying to come from above and down. So let's do this. All right. Aquarium has been chosen. Now, king to study. All right, so here's what we got. We either set our king to green or blue, and I don't know which one. Let's take a look at our rooms first, okay? In our purple rooms, what else do we have? Master bedroom. It's likely we could still get the master bedroom up here. Can you even get it this low in the house? In fact, we only have 1 purple bedroom left, right? The dormitory and the master bedroom, those are the only ones we haven't drafted yet for dead ends. This is all of the dead end blue rooms that we have, which is a lot, including a better chance at getting the study. I'm only talking about dead end specifically, not all purple rooms, just dead end rooms. Orange rooms, we only had the secret passage, which I don't really care for that much. Shops, not that great. Red rooms, also not that great. Green rooms gives us solarium and terrace, but it does give us 4-door chances. Blue has a lot of non-dead ends, but I think we have to set it to blue. Genuinely. Which of these rooms has a fireplace in it? Any of these? Cross out the ones I already have. If we set it to orange, we would get something like the Great Hall right here, which allows us to move around. But there's not that many... Yeah. Sauna does not count as a dead end? I thought it did. Where's it at? Is it in the studio editions? Found floor plans? Where's my sauna at? Sauna counts as a dead end. Or is that... I'm confused. Why is it a different color? Why is this dead end grayed out, but this dead end is a lighter color? Does that mean anything? I'm just curious. Like, all other questions aside, why is the dead end for the sauna darker than the other dead ends? Oh, sauna not being a fireplace. That's fair. But still, again, this random discovery. Why does this say? Why is this like dark gray and this is like actual gray? It's very weird. The steam fogging it up. It's like definitively a different color. All right, what are we gonna choose? Let's take a look. Green? What do we have for green? Let me check my green rooms. Let's see what all green rooms we get. If we choose green, we're not getting a secret garden, not happening. If we choose green, we're not getting a morning room. We haven't added it to our pool. The greenhouse could show up, but big whoop. It's not a dead end. The veranda, likely to get. Courtyard has already been taken. Patio, likely to get. Terrace is a dead end and could be on the side of the house, which would be nice. And then our cloister could be pretty big for us for just playing in the first place. I think we might have to... I think we might have to take green. If we took hallways, we're getting passageways, which don't cost anything. But there's... the only dead end we get is the secret passage. You know what? I think hallways may be a better option here because of the Great Hall. And the secret passage. We only have 10 dead ends right now. Yeah, I think it might be better. Greenhouse is not a dead end since we broke the door down. I genuinely think the hallways might be better to get. Because this is a dead end that lets us choose a specific room color afterwards. Which is better than the singular dead end we get from terrace. And hallways have multiple doors. Green rooms do not have as many multiple doors. All right, let's set it to orange. This feels weird and wrong, but I'm going to do it. We did get a clock tower here. That's huge. We'll take our clock tower here. Take our 2 coins, I guess. Quick, is it 1:30 in game yet? Oh no, run, run. I don't know if we're getting it today. But this is practice. A hallway here is actually okay, but I think I'm gonna rotate it like this. I think I'm gonna rotate it like this and not go up. Because we still have a compass, keep that in mind. We'll do hallway here first. Because I would like a dead end here, but I need like a great hall in the middle. I need a great hall in the middle. If we could get it. Honestly, give me a great hall. We got a hallway and a foyer. A hallway here isn't terrible, but I'm not gonna lie, I think I spin my 2 dice here to roll for a great hall instead of doing this, because we need this path to go left and right for the rest of the house. Like, it's gotta show up. If we don't get a great hall here, we are gonna be hurting. Okay, we didn't get a great hall, we got a passageway, which serves the same purpose, just with no bonus loot. And no antechamber doors. Let's go with Passageway. Passageway does good for us. Next, we're going to come over here. We got a bedroom closet that's actually kind of great. There's an extra dice in here. You love to see it. We go passage next. This is another dead-end spot. We have 2 dice for it. Now, here's what I hate. I was going to say, what if we get the secret passage? I think we hold off and try to get secret passage literally anywhere else. I think secret passage would be way better in other locations. I think we re-roll here. We got a solarium. Honestly, works out great. Solarium does good for me. Now we could work towards maybe getting like a vault. So I will take my solarium here. We got a rock. Oh, the key's underneath the bench. Okay. I was like, where is it? Now, here we still want like a great hall, so I'll wait a second. Another passageway here, or commissary here. I don't think we can re-roll here. A passageway here is not bad. It's really not. But there's better spots for it. I think we should just take it anyways. I was kind of hoping like passageway or great hall right there would have been nice. I think we just have to take the passageway. This gives us it gives us the West Wing hall, and we can get like a West Wing hallway and do a dead end. Okay, we really do have to pay close attention here. I think this is where we draft at this point. No, we don't draft up here, because if we get our oh shit, what's it called? If we get a secret passage, we don't want it to be facing north. We want it to be facing this direction. So we're not going to draft up. How many do we have right now out of dead end rooms? We have 11 total. We have 13. We could do 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, we couldn't do 20 from there. Is it still... I don't think this works, actually. Because we would have to go here, and then we would have... These 3 could be dead ends, but this can't, because we didn't get any antechamber door open. So it would have to be... dead end... Yeah, we'd have to have access to the antechamber to get a dead end in there. I don't think we can do it then. I don't think the outer observatory is going to count. With S-Pass? What is S-Pass? Yeah, I'll need doors to get to the corners in the first place. We're still going to practice, though. Like, we're still going to play it through, regardless. Oh, secret passage. I see what you're saying. Secret passage would be nice. Let's see what we get here. A furnace. Interesting. I'm just trying to think, like, the different routes we could take. I think we do re-roll here? Yeah, the red... If we take furnace, we'd be toast. I think we have to redraw here. We did get secret passage. But does that... Wouldn't vegetable be better? If we take secret passage here, hold on, let's play this out. If we take secret passage here, then this could be a dead end. If we take secret passage here, it counts as a dead end. Den gives us our dice, which I like a lot. Den gives us the chance to get a dead end here, and here, and here. We can get 3 if we take the den. If we take secret passage, the most we could get is 3 with 3 wasted spaces. So I think we do our den, and I'm not gonna lie. Oh, we can't rotate? Oh, because we re-rolled. We can't rotate. Ugh. I think we take the den here for the dice. That makes the most sense to me. And secret passage here would screw us. I think in that case, then we have to take the vegetable, right? Because the vegetable is the only way we can have a chance. Hold on, we have 13, right? 13 dead ends, 14, 15, 16. Secret passage would be 17. And then we could get something here. And then 18 and 19. I don't think it's possible to get 20 anymore. It's got to be the vegetable. We can't take secret passage. I'm sorry, we can't take Den. Den doesn't do anything for us. Den would actually just lose it like instantly. In vegetable we trust. Now, do you guys think we just go ahead and draft this room right here? What do you guys think? Should we just draft this one? We probably should just draft this one up now. Let's just draft this one up. Or, yeah, let's just draft it. We don't even have dice. This is risky because there's no dice, but I'm probably going to get a hallway here, which would be toast. Yeah, this sucks. That's not good. It's better to drop the aquarium here. It's better to just drop the aquarium and get it out of here. Or the dark room. We could dump the dark room so we don't have to worry about it. May as well never punished. I think we dump the dark room and just get rid of it. Even if we can't win, we're still practicing like we can win. Because we still need to like optimize our drafting here to make sure we've got it under lock. Yeah, the rerolls from the stars or getting like an early tomb could be nice. I will dump the dark room just to get rid of it. And then we'll come up here. Old antechamber. We got a locksmith. I'll take a special key. Maybe we could do something cool with that. We got a silver key. Interesting. We should probably just take the hallway. Well, thank you for joining us, Chris. Should probably just take the hallway. Oh, wait. Well, I guess we could just take a casino. We're not getting the levers to the antechamber. So casino makes more sense. Pick up my coins. Maybe we can get to 100 coins if we just get, like, the vault up here or something. Special key? No, just use a regular key here. This would be cool if it was a vault. We got a laundry room and a wine cellar. Notice how we got 3 gold rooms all right next to each other? What's up with that? That's kind of strange. It would probably be better to take the... Wouldn't it be better to take the laundry room so we could try to get over 100 coins? The wine cellar is only going to have gems in it. Let's take our laundry here and see what we're looking at. All of my gems with all of my coins. Not what I'm looking for. We'll exchange all of your keys. All of your keys with all of your coins. That's not what I want. Yeah. Not good enough. I think we'll just gamble. You know what? Let's try to gamble in the machine a little bit. What is our gambling? 20 or 100? Let's try to play for a little bit to get to 100, just to see if we can. We'll do some minor gambling here. As long as we're above 25. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Give me a... Damn it. I feel like the best way to win is just get clovers. I'm not even touching that shit. Snake? Snake? Or we'll cash out. Snake with a net? Give me a net? Give me a net. No, we don't have enough. Give me a snake? Yes, we love snakes. Give me another snake. Alright. I guess we should just wait in case we do randomly obtain a vault. We do have steps to get back over here if we need it. Now we need a secret... No, we don't need a secret passageway. What do we even need here? We need a Great Hall? I mean, I guess we're taking the Great Hall here. That makes the most sense to me. We lockpicked it. We lockpicked that one. Alright, let's use regular keys now. I'm just spinning my keys, because why not? I'm at this point, we should just open the Great Hall. I just feel the need to open it all the time. I don't think you... Can you get dice from in here? I don't think I've ever seen dice inside the Great Hall before. You know, come to thinking of it, getting the weight room would have made more sense now. Should we? No, we should just do... Well, here's the thing. I mean, we know it's not possible to win at this point. We have, what, 15? We can only get 17 tops? Unless we got a chamber of mirrors? Should we do a silver key and see if we get a chamber of mirrors? That wouldn't really help us. I'm just trying to, like, think it through. One of the prizes is 5 coins and 2 dice? Interesting. Let's use a silver key and see what we get. – The weight room. Now that's interesting. If we take the weight room, we can get into the antechamber. Does getting into the antechamber do anything for us? It does, actually. We can get 3 more dead ends if we take the weight room. Rotate the conference room? But if we take the weight room, we could get 3 dead ends. Because we could go antechamber, then we could draft a secret passageway, and then get another dead end after the secret passageway, and then we could draft a dead end right here from the weight room. Which I want to practice. Now, here's the thing. We don't have enough steps to get back to our coat check, I think, if we do that. Because I don't think we can make it to our dining room. We would have 9 steps left, so we wouldn't be able to check anything for the day. So did anyone check our dead ends? What was our dead end count? Just to practice again. I want to see if we can just do it. I'm going to practice it. I may not even check an item, just because. We have 15, so we can only get 18 total. It's tempting. It's really tempting to see if it would have gone in our favor. But I don't think I should force it. There's no need to, you know? It'd be 16, 17, 18. Which is close. Very close. But not enough. Since we're still trying to complete this, what we'll do is we will do our conference room here. If room 46 counted, it would be 19. Yeah, I wish it counted. That'd be nice. We'll just stick with the conference room here. There's our master bedroom. And our dorm. I would say this was a pretty solid attempt. I can't be mad about how this turned out. If we'd have gone weight room, we actually would have survived. Maybe. And there's our vault. It was close. We were really close with it. Oh, man. Alright. Let's take our vault and go back and gamble. Maybe we get rewarded with something. So we did manage to hit 17 on a non-optimized day for it. That's pretty good. And then we can also pick up our allowance token in here. 17 is not bad for our first attempt without really looking too much at it. Roulette wheel has 1 win and 8 losses. Is it really that bad? Like the rewards? Alright, roulette, let's go. I'm gonna watch it this time. Give me 2 free spins. You know you want to. Oh, we got fucking nothing again. Now we have 1 win and 9 losses. Oh my god, that's crazy. Does not pay out for us. Now we need to go back down. 1 win, 9 losses. Now we need to go back to our coat check. So we gotta go, which way is back? Hallway. Okay, boudoir, showroom, all the way back this way. And I'm thinking we coat check the compass again. That seems like it's gonna be really good to have. We did get the moon pendant. Is there anything we can craft? We could make a detector shovel. Doesn't really... Can we make a dowsing rod? We could make a dowsing rod. Yeah, why don't we make a dowsing rod? That makes a lot of sense. What else could we make? Anything? Nope, nothing else we can make. Well, we could make the pick sound amplifier. Let's do it. Alright, now we're good. Okay, so, let's come back out here. Hopefully we get the emerald bracelet. That would be the ideal thing. Or, do we just check the emerald bracelet? I think we check the ornate compass over the bracelet. I feel like rotating rooms is more important than having gems to spend. We usually find a good way, and here's the other thing too. If we get an observatory, that's automatically 10 gems for us. So let's check our ornate compass, and what have we got that we can pull from? Our scepter is on purple rooms. I am okay with ending in a purple room. However, this is what I'm thinking. We end in a bunk room, and then tomorrow we could draft a bunk room outside, and it counts as 2 extra dead ends outside. Am I correct in that statement? Does the outer room count as a dead end? And does the bunk room still count as 2 dead ends outside? Oh, but it won't be duplicated, so there's no need to do that. What if we did something like Ladyship's Chamber outside? We won't get 2 bunk rooms, though, right? If we draft it outside? Lose the scepter? Not a good idea to start with dead ends in the pool? I mean, it's fine, though. You can also wait to draft the bunk room inside and then go outside? Okay, you're right. That's it. I'm sticking with bunk room. You're right, because if we draft it inside, we can still get it outside. Is that also correct? Or does it remove it from the inside drafting pool? I honestly don't remember. I feel like I had this conversation with someone at one point, and I just don't remember what the answer was. It removes it from the inside drafting pool? Okay. In that case, I'm thinking... How am I thinking about doing this? What room do we want to put outside? If we set it to purple, we keep our scepter, which still helps us out because a lot of purple rooms are dead ends. And we could navigate the beginning of the house carefully for that. The tomb? What help does the tomb provide? Honestly, shelter wouldn't be bad either. The schoolhouse could be funny. Probably not worth it. Clock tower outside? You know, we still haven't done that one yet. We did say we wanted to put our clock tower outside. But for the sake of the dead-end challenge, I'm wondering if we should do that or something else. We could also start the day with dice by putting the boudoir outside. Looks like the outer room dead ends do count. Okay. Well, even if they do count, it's something that we want to get early on. I'm honestly thinking the Ladyship's Chamber. Genuinely. I'm thinking about dumping that outside. Hovel and you don't have to worry about gems? That's true. But then we have to worry about steps. I'm not gonna lie. I could save myself the anguish of trying to draft down. Because here's the thing about drafting down. You have to guaranteed give up a spot that could have been a dead end to draft down for the chance for the Ladyship's Chamber. Even though we did just make it common. You have to force 3 doors to get Ladyship's Chamber. So I'm gonna go put that outside. Genuinely. It keeps us with our scepter, which I'm okay with, being on purple. It also there's no effect from staying in the ladyship's chamber as well that's like good or bad. It's just the room. Plus, I can get a good chance of getting like a good item out of it tomorrow. We'll see. We'll call it a day right here. Let's see what the name of our home is going to be this time. The Garden Shopping Center of the Dead. Yeah, that made sense. 5 green rooms, 6 shop rooms, 17 dead-end rooms. 45 rooms in total. We made it to rank 9. We took 115 steps, and we found 16 items, and our outer room was the observatory. Would have been at 18 dead rooms, or dead-end rooms if we had one outside. But I'd say this went really well. Like, for our first shot, I'm pretty pleased with how this turned out. But yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. See ya!